What's happening, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Brian Mello with Marty's Buick GMC and Chevrolet, and in today's video, we'll be answering questions and discussing the new 2024 Silverado HD, as well as the 2024 Sierra HD. Smash that like button if you're new here. Subscribe if you aren't already. I upload fresh content every single week, helping you keep up to date with all things General Motors. So if that's your thing, be sure to tune in, and let's get into it. All right, so I'm sure if you're watching this video, I don't need to tell you that the upcoming 2022 Sierra 1500 and 2022 Silverado 1500 have had an unbelievable amount of hype surrounding their upcoming reveal. Obviously, with the supply chain issues and chip shortages and just general market chaos, the time frame for the trucks to be released has been somewhat fluid. We'll say fluid, to say the least. Last week, we did get a little bit of a light at the end of the tunnel moment because we finally do have a date set in time for the refreshed 2022 Silverado reveal. I'm sure most of you saw my last video, but for those who didn't, the official reveal for the 2022 Silverado is September 9th at 4 p.m. Eastern time, and we're talking the refresh, not that limited 2021 is all that is. If that's something you're interested in watching, I actually have access to the live reveal event, and I'll put a link to that right here as well as in the description below. Just be sure if you hit that link, tap the set reminder button, because you're not going to want to miss this event. Should be a really good one, and I'm going to have the live chat open so that we can all discuss what we think as the event is going on. But Brian, why are you talking about the 2022 Silverado 1500 reveal when the video is about the 2024 Silverado HD? Well, let me explain. In my last video, there were quite a few comments asking about, what's going on with the HD trucks, what's up with the next-gen trucks, what do you know? So I thought this would be a good time to go over that a bit. Now, first, I'm sure some of you may be thinking 2024, what about the 2023 Silverado and Sierra HD? Unfortunately, from what I have been told, the HD refresh was pushed back to the 2024 model year due to, you guessed it, supply chain issues, semiconductor shortages, etc. So although we were expecting the refreshed HD trucks for the 2023 model year, it looks like we'll have to wait for the 2024 model year. And with Silverado HD sales are actually up, let me see here, they're up 26% this year over last. So I'm sure GM isn't feeling too much pressure to rush out the new HD trucks either. But let's check out some spy photos that my friends over at GM Authority recently obtained of the new 2024 Silverado HD out testing for the very first time, or at least for the first time where it's been spotted. Now, although there isn't much we can dissect from these shots due to the extremely heavy camouflage, I mean, they wrapped this bad boy up. They do not want us to see anything. It does reinforce the fact that this update for the 2024 Silverado HD is going to be quite extensive. We're going to get a new front fascia, which will include, reworked headlights, grille, lower valance. We can also expect the back of the truck to be reworked and possibly even some enhancements from what I've heard a few rumors, some enhancements with the multi-flex tailgate or multi-pro on the GMC side. I would love to see this thing be fully powered, have the tailgate fully powered with like remote access from the key fob. I don't know, maybe that's asking for a little too much. I guess we'll see. We've also got a few spy shots of the next-gen Sierra HD. Similar story here, really, really heavy camo. But we do have some aggressive tires on this one, perhaps just an X31 package, but honestly, we can't really be sure. They could just be testing the tires. Other things we can expect are some increased power numbers on both the 6.6-liter gas and the 6.6 Duramax powertrains, although I don't expect anything astronomical. I do believe that GM may want to break that 1,000 foot-pounds of torque number, if anything, just for the marketing aspect, but we'll obviously have to wait and find out if that's the case. Now, circling back, the reason I had mentioned the 2022 Silverado 1500 reveal video to those interested in the 2500 and 3500 HD is because that what we see on September 9th will surely translate over to the HD trucks as soon as they become available. So if you want a real idea of what to expect from the new HD, I'd watch the reveal on the 9th. I know the interior has been the focus of conversation on the web, and justifiably so. It seems everyone is ready for a more modern interior, myself included, and of course the new 2024 Silverado HD and 2024 Sierra HD will be getting that. It will more than likely than not look very similar to the current generation Yukon and Tahoe with slight variations. We did get this spy photo here of the 2022 Sierra Denali interior that I've shown a few times on this channel. And the question that I've been asking myself really, and I'm sure others have, is will the Denali be the only trim with that flush in-dash screen in these next generation trucks? Maybe they'll give it to the high country. Maybe, because if we look at the current generation Tahoe interior, for example, we have the large screen protruding from the dash. That's the same with the Yukon. The Yukon Denali, however, has that nice flush screen built into the dash, and it looks similar to the spy photos of the 2022 Sierra Denali pickup. So if I had to speculate, the interior of the new HDs will look very much like this, with the exception of the Denali HD that will look more something like this. Once again, we'll have a much better understanding as to what we can expect after the Silverado reveal on September 9th. I am curious, though, for those of you watching, and if you're interested in a new HD truck, what are you hoping to see the most? In my experience, the HD truck buyer is a little bit different than the 1500 buyer. So let me know in the comments below what it is that's really going to be the biggest deciding factor for you when it comes to whether or not you buy one of these new HD models. Of course, as we get more information and leading up to September 9th, Silverado release date, I'll continue to do my best keeping you all up to speed, whether it's news in regards to 2022s or the 2024 HDs. I'd also like to remind some of you who are looking for the best place to grab OEM parts and accessories, be sure to check out my friends over at gmpartsdepartment.com. They're absolutely the best in the business. The website is super simple to use. Find everything you need shipped right to your door in just a couple of clicks. And that's all I have for you guys today. As always, I'd like to thank you all for the continued support. If you could tap that like button, I would really appreciate it. It does help me out quite a bit. Subscribe to stay up to date on all things General Motors with my weekly uploads. And I will see you all in the next video. Take care. Thanks for watching.